So investing here on a quick nightly update, and you can see if we take a look at the coins real quick, we got the Bitcoin. It had a nice little pump up this morning or mid-afternoon. You can see we bounced off of where we were talking about earlier, underneath this lower support at 39,712, and we got on top of that. Now what I would look for is how do you interact in the next few hours to days with this 200-day? Do you come back down and back test and hold it and pump up and come up here? Or do you come back down, get rejected by the 200, back test is 39,700, and then dip down that way? That's what I'd be watching out for the next few days. If we look at XRP real quick, you can see XRP is coming back up like we did here, ran into 77 cents, consolidated for a few days, got rejected. Now, what do you when you come back up here on the 77 cents? Can you back test it, get back above it, and make a run at this upper resistance that we talked about the other day that's descending? So now today it's slightly lower. It's at about 86 cents because that's a descending upper resistance. You can see it got rejected at 77 cents, but that's ascending or moving up. So now it's at 80 cents. And we'll see if it gets rejected by the 200 or if it can fire past the 200 right here. See down here when we were consolidating here, we showed you how this was a consolidation that could lead you up here to upper resistance. It got rejected, got under the 200, fell, got supported by a moving average in the lower time frames, and now it's coming up to the 200 and the 3 hour again. If you get rejected by this time, you're going to come down to 62 cents. If you can get on top of this 200-day, hit 80 cents again and try to get on top of 80 cents, you can make a run up here at 86, right, 87, and then slowly descending to 85, right? So we're going to watch out and see what happens the next couple of days, how it interacts with the 200-day and that 80 cents. If it gets rejected, you're coming down here to this underneath green ring, right? And then if we look at XLM, you can see it's the same thing. It's coming back up after it got rejected by the 23 cents upper resistance up here, right? We were bullish down here, called the consolidation and said it would come down. Now it's hitting the 200-day again. If you got to get above this 200-day to make another run up here, or you're going to get rejected by this 200-day and trade back there. That's the critical setup right here on XLM. You can see XLM, XRP, and Bitcoin are all coming up against their overhead 200-day moving average in green in the 3 hour time frame. You can see Bitcoin, it's here at 42,000, right? XRP, it's at 77 cents. And XLM, it's at 21 cents. Thank you. Have a good one. So you can see they're all in the same consolidation and they're at the same point right now. And all these other coins are going to be in similar circumstances. You're coming up against upper resistance of the 200-day initially, and then breakdowns of former patterns if you can get above the 200-day. So that's what we're going to continue to watch in the rest of these coins. Peace and love. Peace and love.